Coming up in today's video, I talk you through my natural hair journey, sharing with you techniques and tools and how I've been able to grow my natural hair, and also talking you through the various stages of my journey to growing out my natural hair. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. Welcome or welcome back to all my new and returning subscribers. I really appreciate each and every one of you stopping by my channel and checking out my content. I wanted to redo this video. I've got several of these type of videos on my channel. For anyone who is new that's joined my channel around the mini braids content, or indeed if you just found my channel, just to show you how far I've come. So I've got on the left hand side various stages of my natural hair, and then on the right hand side is where my hair currently is after I've done the mini braids 3 months challenge. So just a quick recap of my natural hair journey. It started around 2009 and my hair was just badly damaged. I've never had long hair before. As I say on this channel, I've never as a child, as a teenager, and even as a young adult, never had long hair. And after going to university, I was really curious about hair and started to research, and so I got into the natural hair care forums, etc., and wanted to grow out my natural hair. At that stage, I wore my hair for a while as it was and trying to deal with damaged hair. I never really retained any length. Forward on, there was a trend called texlaxing, and I did texlax my hair. If you want to see my full timeline, I've got a video called Watch This If You've Never Had Long Hair Before that gives you the exact dates of when I did these things to my hair, so you can also check that out. So after texlaxing my hair, it was really damaged. So in 2009, I had a big chop of my natural hair, getting rid of all of that texlax, and I had about 2 to 3 inches of hair on my head. And from that point, I was really into taking care of my own natural hair and not trying to process it or trying to change it to conform to something else. So if you like, from the big chop, from my texlax experience, I had to relearn about going natural. What did it mean to have my texture? And so I was looking at the different textures hair and those on the forums that had the same textured hair as me, and I would follow their regimen, thinking I'll be able to adapt it to grow my natural hair. After a long while of trying that and making a lot of mistakes, I realized that perhaps I need to learn my own hair and try techniques for my own self that would grow it rather than trying to copy everyone else. I'm so grateful for all the information that I learned around those forums way before YouTube, because I was able to take those and actually start a brand new natural hair journey. So over the years, my regimen has changed a lot, a whole lot. I have learned to bring it back down to the basics in a technique called Keep It Simple, Sister, the KISS method, where you use just minimum products, the products that work over and over again, and you stick to a routine with your hair, keeping it in a long-term protective style and leaving your hair alone to grow. You moisturize it as needed, and you keep something on your scalp, and you also make sure that your hair is sealed. That regimen has really been working for me. If you are new on my channel, or indeed if you've been around for a while, I've got my very first video playlist that I made called How to Grow Natural Hair. It's a general playlist with lots of videos on how to take care of your natural hair, so you want to check that out. So with a basic regimen, then I was using crochet braids for a while. I used crochet braids a lot in the pandemic and before the pandemic, so I'm fast forwarding quite a lot. And around that texlax sort of time, when I was having my small children, not having very much time to do my hair, I incurred a lot of damage. So I had to cut my hair off again around 2019, 2020. And so now I'm on this new natural hair journey from around about that time. Once again, I've got tons of videos explaining my natural hair journey in lots more detail. So this is like a quick recap if you are just joining. For my regimen, what's played the key role is Aveda. I use Aveda a lot, especially henna, to strengthen my hair, because what I realized over researching and looking at my natural hair was that I had high porosity hair, and also it was very prone to breakage and damage. And by using henna, I'm able to keep a lot of the hair on my head. It's still quite prone to breakage because, you know, as you pull your finger down the strand of a high porosity hair, you feel those lumps, and that's where the hair wants to break, or indeed you do see the split ends on high porosity hair. So henna has been fantastic in helping to bond my hair back together, and I recommend using any Aveda treatment, fenugreek, flaxseed, and a lot of them. And once again, check out my playlist section. I have detailed information on how to use Aveda to grow your natural hair, showing you also all the mistakes that I make on my channel. It's quite a transparent channel, showing you all the things I do to my natural hair in order to grow it. Okay, so I've stated that I've got a brand new regimen. Probably in the last year or so, I've really been sticking to mini braids, and a lot of the content on my channel over the last year has been focused around mini braids challenges. And through those challenges, you've seen my hair transform and getting longer. Now, the video on the right is currently where my hair is. And I'm actually really shocked that my hair is so long and getting so thick because, you know, I've never really had long hair before, or this healthy hair before. And so I do recommend you trying mini braids on your natural hair. Indeed, I use mini twists as well. I've also created a mini twist playlist. So if you've got more time for maintenance, you can use the mini twist. But if you're busy like myself, the mini braids can last up to 22 weeks with maintenance, as you have seen on my playlist, and you will get lots and lots of growth, as you can see in my video. I think if I had to give one advice on your natural hair journey, it's that you need to be patient and you need to be consistent. Patience and consistency is key to growing out your hair to any length. If you don't have the patience to put this routine in week by week, and also the consistency to stick with it, you will have problems. So I've talked to you about going natural from my texla experience. I've talked to you about my big chops that I've had based around actually just having learned bad practices such as texlaxing, and also what happened when I crochet braid my hair. I've also told you that you definitely need to have patience and consistency on your natural hair. I've talked to you about the two protective styles that I use, which is mini braids and mini twists, and I'm seeing fantastic results. Now, I think going back to the protective styles, it's very important that when we are protective styling our hair, that we understand that we're not protective styling our hair to leave it all alone by itself. There is a lot of maintenance that's needed when you are protective styling your hair, be it just with your own hair or if you're using added hair. And if you don't do that properly, then you'll end up with lots of breakage. So be careful on how you are protective styling your hair. I do have a video talking about what sort of styles are not really protective styles, so you can also check that out to see what I'm talking about. So there is a quick recap of my natural hair journey. I have not by any means had a perfect journey, and I think that's fantastic because I've been able to learn from all of the processes and the things that I did wrong. If you are starting out brand new on your natural hair journey, please be encouraged. You can get whatever length you want with, once again, being patient and being consistent, and also checking out my channel. If you're not subscribed, do hit the subscribe button. I post videos weekly on how to take care of your natural hair, and also hit the like button and leave me a comment to let me know if you found this content useful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you and take care.